Hello, I am Advait Singh and today I will narrate a story. The name of the story is The Emperor's Clothes. It was written by Danish writer Hans Christian Andersen and the story goes like this. Once upon a time there lived an emperor of a big country, but he didn't care about anything of his country at all. He would not care about his people, not care about his army, not care about the country's economy or just anything else. He would only care about his clothes. So he would ask the ministers, the people of the country to make clothes for him. And people would come up to him like, said, "What do you think of this cloth?" And if he is impressed by it, he would say "Wow, it's very nice. I will try it out now and see how you like it. And I will also do a band and parade." So next, if he wasn't impressed with it, he would be very angry with the person and would banish them from the kingdom, which is very big, so a long distance to travel. So one day, two people who were in just fond of tricking people, so they decided that we should trick the emperor too. We will pretend to be tailors. The other one says that, "But how can we be tailors if we don't know how to sew?" So the other person says back that we will only pretend to be tailors, but we will not actually be tailors. We will just pretend to cut clothes and sew the clothes, but in reality we are just cutting thin air. But the other person said that is a great idea. I can make it more fun by saying that if you can see the clothes, then you must be a very wise and special person. But if you can't see them, you must be a simpleton. And nobody wanted to be simpleton. So both the tricksters go up to the emperor and say that we will prepare you some clothes of a very special material. If you can see the clothes, then that means that you are a very wise and special person. If you can't, then you are a simpleton. So they pull out a cloth and a non-existent cloth. They just hold thin air and say, "How do you think of this?" The king, he couldn't see anything at all, but he didn't want to be a simpleton. So what he did was say that, "Wow, it's very nice. I would like to try it. Prepare some of it with whatever material. The material is very nice," pretending to say all of that when he couldn't see anything. So both the tricksters said that, "Okay, we will prepare, but if you want your clothes, then we will need a lot of money. How many? We will need lot of gold every day, and it will take 2 weeks. 2 weeks to prepare it." So the king emperor says that, "All right, of course I will pay you. Please go and make it for me now." So both of them say that, "Okay, we will prepare it for you," and leave for their house. Now at the house they are again pretending to cut clothes, when in reality they are just cutting thin air. Anyone can pretend to do that, even you. So the people were seeing from outside, and they were peeping through the windows, like can you see the material? It's very nice, like like pretending like they could see something, but they could not see anything because nobody wanted to be a simpleton. So after 2 weeks of cutting thin air, they went to the emperor, who paid them a lot of gold by that time, and said that, see, we bought you this shirt, pant, and whatever. They made a whole set of clothes made of pure oxygen. And then the emperor said that, wow, they are very nice. I will try them out. It is my birthday too. So I will organize a parade with bands, soldiers, and everyone. He didn't care about the soldiers, once again I'm saying, because he didn't care about the army, the country, the people. So what he did was, he went to his room, his private room, and opened his clothes, and then he pretended to wear his non-existent clothes again. So, but in reality, he was not wearing anything. He was just naked. So he asked all his ministers in the palace, like, what do you think of my new dress? All the ministers, they couldn't see anything, but they didn't want to be a simpleton. So they said that, wow, that is very nice. We will be happy to be in your parade. But they could not see anything either. So the emperor, he organized a parade. So first came the soldiers, and then the ministers, and then came the emperor. Everyone saw the emperor, who was just shouting like, how do you think of my new clothes? But everyone, they couldn't see anything, and they just saw him naked. So all of the people, they couldn't see any clothes, so none at all. So what they did, they didn't want to be simpletons, so they just kept on shouting that, wow, it is very nice. But they couldn't see anything, as the tricksters who made it just cut thin air and just presented nothing to them. So then that happened, and then there was a boy who was young, and he was just not ready for all this. And he was like, look at the king, can't you see? He's not wearing anything. And everyone, they were looking at the boy. They saw the emperor, they saw the boy. They kept looking at the boy and the emperor, and they all thought that he is right. The emperor indeed was wearing no clothes at all. So everyone started laughing at the emperor, who just got tricked by the tricksters. And then he was completely embarrassed, like, how do I hide myself? And then he ran away into his palace, changing into his real clothes, and he promised to his people that he will care more about the people, more about the country, more about the army, and he will never get tricked again. And he will start caring less about clothes, because that is really messing his life a lot. And that is the end of the story.